So, what have I learned about the law as a court reporter? Right. Let me just. Uh, I have been a researcher and a blogger in the field for a while, and I've learned a lot about our civil practice law and rules. We refer to that as the CPLR in New York, and also in particular our notary law in New York. Now, one thing that's very interesting about the notary law in New York is there's no law section that says notary law. It's an amalgamation of laws pulling from like the executive law, the CPLR itself. I think the judiciary law. There's a whole bunch of laws that it's all constitutes our notary laws, and so even our ability to swear witnesses in New York is not really a simple like, oh yeah, the court reporter shall do this. The CPLR says anybody who can take acknowledgments can swear a witness, and anybody who can take acknowledgments as per the real property law. You go to the real property law, that's where it tells you that you have notaries. So, what did I learn about the law as a court reporter? It's pretty confusing. They don't exactly write this stuff to be straightforward, because you start reading it and it's like, you'll go from like section A, and then section A points to section C, and then section C refers back to section B, and you're just like, okay, I give up. Um, what else? Also in New York, here's another little tidbit. We have a bunch of judiciary law statutes for stenographers, but it's all like the upstate districts and stuff, and it has nothing to do with my job, so I've just never had to pay any attention to it, other than knowing that it exists. What else do we want to know about the law? Oh, the case law in New York. There's this case, I believe it's People v. Smith, but I can check that. This case has the court, there's a digital recording, and they basically say that the record in that case was not the equivalent of stenography, as they had held in other cases. They always say that, oh, the recording is the equivalent for the purpose of their rulings on the transcripts and so forth. And this case, they go, forgot what they said. The record, holdings that they were equivalent were belied by the record in that appeal. And that was another interesting moment that I learned about the law as a court reporter. I also learned a lot about entrepreneurship, because I was very interested in the entrepreneurial side of court reporting. So, for example, and Joshua Edwards is going to love this one, I learned that you can actually have criminal penalties if you don't have workers' comp insurance for your employees as a business owner. I also learned through my own little experiment in the corporate world that you can pay court reporters as employees. You don't have to hire them as independent contractors, and I got to do that exactly once. So that's been a crash course in some of the stuff that I've learned about the law. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Maybe got some laughs in there, and that's it.